Hello. Hope you guys are all having a good... Jeez. The door's opening for a second. Hope you guys are all having a good one. Today I'm going to be streaming myself some Diablo 4. I don't own it. It's play free for the next 5 days, I think it was. So I'm going to be checking out. It's something that I've been interested in for a while, but it's been kind of expensive. So I figured I'll go check it out while it's free, and it is on a sale for like $40, a bit over. So if I desperately like it, I will. Sorry, I'm just quickly doing something. If I like it, I'll go check it out. I might purchase it, but low chances unless I like really like it and really want to play it, because Path of Exile 2 is coming out, and of the two, I would probably rather play Path of Exile. 2, not so much 1. 1's pretty decent from what I've played, but just a bit of a lot. Sorry. Hold on. Okay. Sorry. Oh, where's my webcam gone? Here it is. Oh yeah, flipped it up, didn't I? Alright, we're back. With a jacket. And have some longer pants on over. Because it's actually kind of cold now. Though I imagine my room will heat up a bit. What happened to Diablo? I never closed it, so it must have just cut out after a specific amount of time. Oh well, let me rerun. I opened, but then with dinner and stuff, I was a bit busy. But it was going to be kind of loud. So I will turn it down once we get on. Game does seem pretty cool. I haven't actually played it all, so I watched the opening cutscenes and whatnot that happened, but didn't choose a character, didn't do anything, so... Okay. Huh? Okay. Stop playing for a second, I'm like, what? Do you know what Pro Logic is, but... The music stopped. I can still hear that. Oh, there we go. Should be fine. The graphics like... VSync limit. Why would you want that? View distance. .55 is my monitor's refresh rate. Interesting, this frame tune. Low fix, let's go. See how it runs with this. Sorry, let me take off my watch. It's because it sits weirdly when I'm trying to use my mouse. One quick thing before I do go over this. There's some waiters. If anyone is interested, I did just release yesterday our page on itch.io. The Mallory curse, sorry. So if anybody's interested, new itch, oopsies. There we go. New game there. So anybody interested in checking out some of the games that we're making, sorry, in those weeks, and some assets that I've made. What assets here have I made? I made that, which is the thing. Made the texture for this. There is a little bit of a bug there, but oh well. I made all those. I made the books standing up. Possibly some other stuff. Not so much in these pictures. I made a lot of stuff, but not much. What did I make? I can show if anybody's interested. The assets that I made. Oh, there's a couple assets that I don't think were ever used, which is a bit fucking disappointing. I think. I could be wrong, though. I made a lot of assets. I made a sick-ass TV, but I don't think that ever got used now that I think about it. Although, everything is relatively... I guess, in defense, we were running out of time. Okay. So, there is that, I guess. But there are a couple of things that never got really used, which is a little bit disappointing. So just going from the top, we got paper. I made some paper. I made a binder for the paper, which is like some clues will be in there. I made a stapler, which I think was used. I made 4 different rugs. I actually textured them, sorry, as well. So nothing like fancy. They're quick rugs as well. Oopsies, these weren't the history freeze transform. So that was fine. I made 2 tables. So unlike some of the other guys, I focused more on, what's the word, quantity. So I made like, that makes sense. So I don't know if I at the start I was definitely a lot less objects, but as we went on, I think maybe a same amount of objects really. But I went for like multiple versions, so like 3 kinds of rugs. Got table rectangle, table round. What else? Chairs. I got 2 kinds of chairs. I got a nice seating chair. It's not actually orange in the game. That's just for texture sets. Still as well. What else? We got my TV, which I don't think ended up in the game. Bit sad. This TV looked pretty cool, I found. Stool counter, which I also don't think ended up in the game. Well said. I did do the plates. Ruben did make a plate originally, but I had an issue with it, and I was making the rest of the plates, so I figured, I need to get the fucking diameters of everything to keep them consistent, so I ended up just remaking it myself. Which also made it a bit easier, because then I could, we had an issue where I had to add a normal map to it anyway, so it came out fine anyway. Some of these don't have the history. Deleted. Not too sure why. It's a platter. Nothing like overly fancy. Bear in mind we've got a week, so this is definitely quantity over quality here. Some chains, which I don't think we use too much. Ruben did make this bookshelf. This isn't mine. So that was that. I got that so I could do all the book work stuff. I'll get the music back going again. So I made a bunch of different kinds of books here. So there's like book normal, book skinny, like a thicker book. And I made like, oopsies. like assorted like book groups here, which is pretty cool. Just meant that you could place them a bit easier instead of having to spend a lot of time grouping out manually. A lot of book groups here, which is pretty cool. I even like, you know, place them all like different, some out further, which is pretty cool, just to give it that little bit more variance, even though you probably won't notice in the game. Then I also have a book stack, one book stack, because I was running out of time for these. So, which I think overall came out pretty good. Like, they're really simple models. Yes, everything starts getting relatively higher poly, because they're not, like, they're still 80 polys. If I really wanted to go low, I'd just do, like, a box with a box inside, but I want to keep it, like, a little bit. I did a little bit of, retopo stuff, just to get stuff to be not, like, crazy topology. But, yeah, I mean, it could be better, lower. Stuff. I made 2 telescopes, which I think were used. So I have a closed telescope. Once again, texture sets going on here. Open telescope. I think too fancy. I didn't even bring that out. Just real quick. I made a bunch of different keys, which took ages. So we got Ruben's key that he made originally, which is... I don't know why he did it like that in the inside. So it just gives it a little bit weird design. But that was his decision choice. A little bit weird. I'm not too sure how he went about doing that one. Anyway, a little bit high poly as well, so I wanted to kind of really make things because it was 400 tries. So these are effectively a lot less here. So key 1, key 2. So the idea was that we're going to do a key for each individual room, so you can sort of, like, if they're all the same key, then it, like, you could almost be able to tell what room they are for if they're separate, but we didn't end up doing this, which is a little bit frustrating, but oh wow. Another key there. Oh no, I spent not too long. I spent about an hour making all of these and UV unwrapping. So an hour for modeling them all and UV unwrapping. Obviously you can tell they were pretty quickly done. So I spent like another hour modeling and UV unwrapping some rubbish bins. And honestly, right, like, this is all a prototype. Here was the thing. Oh, by the way, I did keep all the bottoms of everything. I'd usually delete the bottoms and stuff because obviously, you know, better optimization. You're not going to see it, so why have a bottom? Also makes UV unwrapping a little bit easier. Not really, but a little bit. Leaves a bit more that you can even compress as well. So, it's always good, but just in case we wanted some, like, falling over. But those were all the models that I made. I did a bunch of other stuff outside of the models as well, but those were the model specifics I did anyway. Those were all within the week. Honestly, could have done more. Ended up spending a couple of days where I just, like, probably wasn't doing anything really. Because last 2 days I couldn't really do much. So the Tuesday I only made the keys and the rubbish bins, and then the Wednesday I didn't make a single model. But I mean, it's alright. I do wish that I could have gotten a bit more inside, you know, packed up a little bit more stuff. But that would just take a bit more time. There are a couple of things I'm still a little bit miffed on, but one of those things. There was one thing at the end where we had the decision for the end when you escape the place. A little bit of a spoiler. You can have the outside be black or be white. I was under the thought we should do white for outside, solely because so there is a monster, and the monster is scared of light. So, if the monster's scared of light, where would be, like, objectively the best place to be to escape a monster? A place full of light, aka outside in the sunlight, or something like that, right? Everyone else is like, nah, do dark, do dark. Fair enough, right? If everyone else wants to do dark, then we'll do dark. But to me, there was one decision that I was just like, really don't think I agree with it at all. But, oh well. Though, then again, I like to think a lot of things very, what's the word? Objectively, with, like, thought behind. So maybe they just thought, it feels better being dark. But, you know, objectively speaking, doesn't really make sense to do dark outside. I don't know, that could have been the reason, I'm not too sure. There's stuff like that sometimes just decisions, whether you do or don't do stuff. Covers things like that. Anyway, this was one of our better games, so I think it's relatively high chances that we'll continue with this one. So it all depends really up to what the next game we do is, because we've got the 3. We've got Tracer, which I think is really cool. I'd be down to continue along, though there's a lot that I'd want to redo. We're just going to have to pump out a shit ton of more levels and a shit ton of more models and whatnot. Hotline, which we probably won't. This is our least favorite at the moment, so I doubt we'll see anything more along these lines. So, you know, feel free to play it and enjoy it. I think it's still a good game. I don't know if I can play through them all. I'll quickly play through. I want to go. I'll quickly shove Hotline, but I won't play through. There's something that I'm going to go over a little bit. I have a plan, so there's a little bit of a spoiler for a future video. There's a little bit of a spoiler. I want to make a video at the end once we've done the 4 prototypes, sorry. I'm gonna show off the prototypes, play them, link them, and talk a little bit about my thoughts, what we did well, what I think we did bad, and you know what I'd potentially do in the future. Sort of just like a little devlog sort of thing. And then we'll be off to making like enhancing those 4 ones. So sorry, to the 4. Uh-oh. That's interesting. Okay. So it does loop. It's just on a massive cooldown. Okay. Oh, it doesn't play in the background. So when I alt-tabbed because I got a message, could be stopped because of that. Okay, never mind. So I'm just putting this on a different monitor, so I'm not hiding my stream stuff. So we have a tutorial controls. I mean, I liked this game. I think it's good. I think going back escape also would be a cool idea for this, but oh well, we're not putting any more time. We have all these, so it like tells you what to do. And ultimately, what I do like about these is I think everything is like good enough to the point where like we could continue them. Was that meant to be the? Oh, I think there was a purple laser over there. Yeah, there we go. So everything is to like to the point Oh, there is a little bit of a glitch, although this was incredibly painful, so there's a little bit not great, but it's fine. Used all my smoke bombs. I win. And I think we did really good with this one as well. Oh, I remember. I did... You'll hear some audio here. I relayed some audio. It was kind of funny. Not me. I just downloaded something online and then played it over. Javi, my friend Javi is really reading into. I sent a like quote sort of from my like an excerpt from my book, and she's reading into it what I wrote, which is in Latin, and she actually kind of hit the nail on the spot. Exercise. Oh, Javi. Okay, you're here. Yeah. So it's about this is the Hussite trilogy about the Hussites. It's like you pretty much hit the nail on the head there. It was like it's a bit of a fantasy. So it's like half real, half fake. Yeah. So ultimately, it is like it's like half the people in it are real people. Half the like historically, half the people are fake and like real events, some fake events. I don't know Constantine myself, sorry. So it's got like fantastical aspects to it. And it's basically this guy, Samson Honeypot, was somebody who was not a particularly I know the like not really, I don't think at all. But yeah, and it's just like he had like they were trying to is hilarious. I can't remember what it was though exactly. Basically, they were trying to exorcise somebody because he had like demon things. Oh, it is the funniest shit. So basically, the guys were on a trail. So there's the main character Renovan and Charlie. And they're on the trail, trying to escape bad people. And so they hadn't eaten in ages. They've been on like the run for ages. Bit of a long story, but it was basically a knight's wife kind of had an intimate relations for a small amount of time with a knight's wife, and the knight came back and was like, hold on a minute, that's not good, and chased after, and all the brothers were chasing after, and then one of the sons died because he fell off his horse and landed on a scythe, and they're all chasing after. So that's kind of a bit of premise that doesn't really need. It's not that important, but it kind of part of the main story there. And anyway, they're hungry, and so they go to this church, and it's like, yo, and apparently there's somebody who's got like demons within them. They're like crazy, a little not good, and then they're just like, we are exorcists, we can help you. And so the church is just like, okay, we'll feed you and everything if you can exorcise them. And so they get a bunch of food and stuff like that, and they're just like, we don't know how to exercise. They were making it up. And so it was so funny. And so they were like, oh shit, well, let's at least, pretend like pretend like we know what we're doing. So they go into the place. They're just spouting random shit at him. They're just like yelling. They're like swearing at him. They're just like, come on, we all have to swear at the guy. Trust me. It will work. And they do a bunch of they speak a bunch of like Latin and like Arabic and like all these different languages, just spouting off random shit, random quotes from like their readings and stuff like that. It was really funny. Homie somehow magically gets exorcised, which is hilarious. He's fine after that. They were just bullshitting it. It's something you really got to read to like get like the full story to it. It's just really funny. And then they somehow brought like a demon into this guy Samson Honeypot. That's not his real name. The guy was called Samson, but then he ate honey out of a pot because he was a little bit, not all there up top mentally. And anyway, they got a demon, and then the demon's in him, and it's kind of comical. Basically, the demon's like super smart, so it's like it's somebody that looks potentially not like we're talking sort of like the Hunchback of Notre Dame type of shit. Except like bald and like not fully there. But he's like full on like fluent in Latin, fluent in like multiple languages, and like hella big brain, like constantly quoting like some real like big shit. It's kind of funny. So everyone's just like, who's this guy? He's fucking a little weird. And then he's just like, like fucking full on like Latin. And it's like, oh shit, okay, buddy. Anyway, yes, so he's been a real solid dude, and they're trying to help him escape back to his like natural like places, and so they've taken him to a church and to try and exercise, I guess, him back out again. I don't know, it's kind of funny. Bit hard to like fully explain without like this is like a whole book's worth of context missing, really, but. Very good books, though. I like how it's like half real, half not. So like if you read the books and you look up the names, like if it says they died a specific way, they in the books they also died like that way and shit like that, like actual events happening and stuff. It is pretty cool. So we're learning about some Prague, like some attacks on Prague. This guy called like Parkov, I believe his name was. A real guy was leading like one of like the leaders in the Hussites at this time. At the moment, we're just playing one of the games. I'm pretty sure I did show you this one. We can steal the statue, but there's no pop-up for it, which is funny. There is difficulty to these, although this one's a really easy level because it's the first level. But I kind of know what I'm doing here, so. Oh, we have a little bit of clipping there. What level is this? Is this my level? It is my level. I made this level. Well, I didn't really make it. I designed the level. Jeez. So shame my stream keeps buffering, so I'm behind like 3 or 4 minutes. No. Oh man. I am streaming relatively high quality, so it could be that. Can you not get up here? I thought we fixed this. Oh man. the more I look at it, the more issues I'm finding. Like, a lot of these things, that we had issues with this one, where it was like, we effectively couldn't... The game was not finished, really. It wasn't really playable until, like, the final day of submission. So, there's issues, really. Then again, same with our last game that we did. So, similar things. Bing bong, next level. So I made a lot of these assets here. Wait for that to run. Grab these, watch out because there's a hidden one there. There's another hidden one here, which you can see when I go smoke. Drop down here. Close this off. Oi, oi, oi. I will grab this. Wait for it to finish running. Run down. The more that I'm playing, the more I'm noticing that fucking issue with the when you're jumping up and down. We had so many issues because we're originally having it go up, but obviously that didn't really make sense. That's all the whole game. There. Pretty cool game. Still takes like a solid minute to get through. I think you can finish it with like 5 to 10 minutes. I know what I'm doing, so I can sort of speedrun it a bit quicker, but maybe on your first attempt it's a little bit slower. I'm gonna play the Necromancer. There's Diablo 4, by the way. How in depth are these? Do I pick a male or female character? Oh, you can go like fully in depth here. Pick male, female. I usually go by the what's it called? The rules of what would I rather be looking at for the whole game, right? It's usually the route that I take. Oh, there's like full-on stuff here. Okay, let's go. Kind of like the facial here. You get facial. Okay, I was gonna say that'd be. Hey, I ain't judging, but kind of. Is it like multicolored? Interesting. Kind of cool. Cool. They think, wait, what? You could steal the stuff in the museum thing? I never got those pop-ups. Did we ever send you the final game? I don't think I ever sent you the final game, actually, now that I think about it. Not on purpose, of course. Yes, you could. But that was a late thing. We only got those pop-ups working on, like, the final day. So, not surprised. Okay, actually, can zoom in. Yo, 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 hold on. That's pretty good. See the subsurface scattering and like the nose and stuff working actually kind of hardcore. Interesting. Especially in like there you can see. It's one of those like artist things where you can kind of, like you can like heavily see it there. So it's a little bit much subsurface, but honestly, when you gotta think of it like this way, when you're like out this far, you want things to be noticeable because it's Don't think so. Oh, did I send you? I sent you last one. Yeah. If you're interested, just click the link to the last one and go to like my character. You should be able to my page, and you should be able to access all the final versions that we've at least uploaded thus far. Similar to something that that you need to go by here. Something that may be interesting to you as well, Jarvie. My internet does 1 gigabit though. Oh, really? Could be something with YouTube. I'll run it on the side for in a minute once I show this. There's something interesting. This is talking about bevels. So this is like realistic bevel here. What it generally would be. This works, but it's not that realistic. But this kind of goes over how from here they both look decent. You're starting to lose it there. It still looks decent there. It's look like the anti-aliasing was pretty bad here, whereas you got pretty good aliasing there. And then there, like, there's no bevel. It's just not great looking. Whereas there, you can still see the bevel. And it's not super jaggedy. This just talks about how you need to really you just need to take into account like where you're viewing your stuff from. If you're doing something super close, then yeah, by all means use a really like accurate, clean looking bevel here. But once you start going like into the distance, it's gonna cause other issues and not actually be noticeable. So when you're like running with a gun, right, and you got like your sight on, it might not even be noticeable that there is a bevel there. So stuff like that is kind of like maybe interesting to sometimes think about. Let me run my stream open. Just see if I can run it 1440p. Bear in mind, I don't have 1 gigabyte internet. 1 gigabit, sorry. I'm only getting about 200, so it could just be your internet. I'll run it in this background, but it seems to be running live fine for me, I think. This is at I don't know, 1440p. I sort of struggle with 1440, I think, a little bit. But it's mostly not too bad. I'll run it in the background, but then again, I am streaming myself, so streaming and watching at the same time is a little bit of a struggle, but could be the internet. That's kind of cool. Holy dude. Just like me and doesn't eat much. Oh, that's cool. Purple Mania. Like, I like that kind of purple, like that midnight purple. Not so much really for like tattoos and stuff though. No, I don't really. Not so much of a tattoo person myself. But like, interesting. If I say that's interesting. Veteran. Well, I've never played before. I don't know, I'm like, tattoo-wise, I feel like I'm like 50-50. On one end, I think
Sanctuary was never meant
it'd be cool.
humankind.
Then at the same time, thinking having something on me for like the rest of my life, I don't know how I'd feel about that personally.
Instead, it became a new battleground in this eternal conflict. A secretive group called the Haradrim has kept mortals safe. But now this once powerful order is a husk of what it was. And Sanctuary's ancient creators have returned to claim the hearts of humankind.
Still a little bit skinny. It's kind of like me at this point, honestly.
This is the story of their downfall.
Oh, no way, I hit 400 subscribers. W's. That's pretty sick. I just noticed I've been sitting at like I was like 396, 397, 398 for a couple of days, but must have gone up. I haven't uploaded a couple of videos in a while, so if I'm not getting subscribers, so I'm not getting that many views, I'm not too big. Well, honestly, I don't really care, honestly, at the end of the day. Like, I would rather people subscribe because they're interested in my content, you know what I mean? Than, like, doing videos because it's popular and stuff like that. I will have some more videos and stuff coming up soon, so... Well, that's kind of cool. I gotta be honest, right? Like, the graphics in this game, I mean, yeah, there's some things that are, like, you know, arguably could be a little bit better. But, I mean, it's actually pretty solid in consideration that, you know, it's quite top-down, you know what I mean? Sort of like, Baldur's Gate. Can't wait for Path of Exile 2. That'll be hopefully free as well. So I'm playing a Necromancer. Oh, is that my horse? That was awfully quick. How are you doing, by the way, Javi, if you're still here? I would like to work at grinding new games on Path of Exile, I gotta be honest. I haven't really played much Path of Exile at all, but I do like the company. They do look like a really cool company. Again, like, I like the aesthetic and design of tattoos, but I wouldn't... Yeah. That's about the same for me. I like the premise, and, like... Well, one, I don't like needles anyway, so... There is that. But... You know, if it was something like that was there for, like, maybe, like, a year or two, not too bad. But also there's, like, some opportunities that you can miss. Like, if you go to Japan, right? They don't like tattoos. You have to cover them up. And, like, sometimes business owners don't really like them. I mean, you know, most are, like, coverable anyway. But, you know, you wouldn't be going, like, face tattoos and stuff. I feel like that's, like, some places where I draw the line, personally. Majorly. But... Okay. Not bad. I'm getting pretty good FPS.
I should find better shelter before I freeze.
If I move. Okay, so it's like left click. But, I mean, I'm not gonna really judge anyone if they choose to have, I think some look pretty sick. I've been seeing some, like, real cool, like, anime ones, you know, lately, and those are pretty cool. Some Chrono Trigger ones. I guess you just gotta keep clicking, okay. Wait, what was the button? Sorry, oh god. I missed it. How do I... Hey, maybe I can't pick it up? Oh, maybe... Okay, I see. There's my one ability and get Skellies. That's cool. They'll fight for me. There's another guy. Okay.
Should clear up when the storm has passed.
So I wonder how long these guys last. Hold on. Raise a skeleton from a corpse to fight for you. Once all your skeletons have been summoned, raise skeleton, briefly summons a skeleton priest to empower your minions for 8 seconds, increasing their damage. Okay. So, they don't seem to be dying at all. And absolutely doesn't matter at what resolution, even at 4040, it keeps buffering every 3 seconds. I'm not too sure, actually. In theory, it should be much better, obviously, reducing that, so I'm not too sure. I don't think there's anything that I can do, sorry. Just a bit frustrating. Maybe there's some, like, bandwidth thing, or maybe... I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure, really. I have it running on my side and it's running fine, so I'm not too sure. I don't want to say it's on your end kind of thing, but... I don't know, maybe there could just be issues with the servers there. Other videos load fine. Yeah, that's a bit painful. Could be live streams, though. I'm not too sure. Honestly, I think it's saying something. I think it's just trying to be rude and say, like, my videos suck or something. I see how it is. Rather uncool YouTube if you ask me. Okay, so I think I can only have this many. Oh, right. Okay, hold on. So what was this? Once I have enough, it empowers, so it keeps empowering. What is this using, though? I'm not too sure what it uses. So they're empowered. It's not using mana. Obviously not health or anything like that either. And the graphics and stuff, this game looks pretty cool. So the effects and whatnot.
Another abandoned
So
town.
we can go here. No.
Demons everywhere. Fangs in the dark. Ah! He bit me!
You bit me.
Careful! He's a wild one.
Probably wouldn't like me because I got these fucking things. What's going on here?
What's it to you?
Uh-oh.
Oswin, hush! I'm sorry, Wanderer. You've come at a difficult time. This madman just stumbled into town and started causing
Hopefully it's loud enough.
Demons spilling from the ruins.
Does sound a little delirious.
Kill us all.
Ruins? What is he talking about?
Come,
Okay,
I'll explain.
one quick side thing. If any of you guys have missed out on the Gamescom stuff, check this out. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. You can pre-order it. It's coming out February the 12th for me, 11th for most other people. I am so hyped for this. I want to get it. Will I pre-order it? I ain't sure. It depends on my monetary situations. I also really want Black Myth, which also just released. Well, did just release. This one's not releasing for a bit. There's a lot of games here. Like, I also want Ghost of Tsushima, but at the moment, money-wise, I don't have enough job opportunities for me to, at the moment, for me to reason all this.
Watch out, eh? He's a biter.
Here's a biter. It's,
Gotta protect yourself out there.
oh. What am I currently running? Simple Scythe, 18 damage per second, 18. That's pretty good, but I guess that's slow, yeah. So I won't.
What's that? You say something?
Wasn't me?
If Devmir's taking up all the space by the fire, just give him a shove.
Fire's looking good, but I should watch it a little longer to make sure it doesn't go out.
Whoops. Oh. Did you get a message?
I'm sorry, it's a bit cramped.
A little cramped.
It's still better than a cave.
Amy! Come on, don't come here and piss. Oopsies. Haven't missed too much. I was talking to Javi about a book that I've been reading. Fair enough. My old game. My last one they were making.
We'll do what we can for him.
Playing Diablo.
Might have to keep him in the shed for now, though. He tried to bite off Osman's fingers.
Something you'd do, Amy.
Nothing special about our little town, but it's home.
Diablo, the latest one, 4, I believe.
Alenta went a bit deaf last winter. You might need to speak up around her. Could you protect us from whatever is out there?
How yeah?
We have nowhere else to turn.
Evil is gathering strength in those ruins.
I'm about
Truly?
10-15 minutes in, so I don't think I can fully judge it. But what I am liking it thus far. And then the graphics are good. The visual effects are pretty awesome. There's not as many classes I think there were. I think there were like 5 or 6 to choose from. Okay, wait, quick question. Is the stream running fine for you, by the way? Javi was having internet issues and it wasn't running great for her, but I'm just intrigued on if it's okay. So it must just be on her end, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty cool. I could have sworn there's more things. This looks terrible. What do you mean? Yeah, baby joking. Watch yourself, buddy. Buddy boy. It's you. Hey, man. The wolf inside of you. Hold on, I want to turn this down. I do think it is getting a little loud. It's pretty cool though. I gotta. I'm more so looking forward to. Okay, I should preface. I haven't purchased the game. I'm just running the You've played 3. Oh yeah. I haven't played any Diablo games before. Okay, so that heals him. I should preface, I don't have this. There's a 5-day free trial, so I figured it's something that I've had on my wish list since like before it fucking came out, so I figured I might as well go check it out, of course. Yeah, Necromancer. I think in most games, Necromancer's my kind of like role. I like, you know, the whole idea of like, quantity over quality. Maybe I myself are not strong, but if I swarm people with a lot of enemies, that's always a cool vibe to me. Usually it runs into that more like chill situation because I can let other people, all the other guys fucking attack everybody for me. Hey, take that back, Amy. I just like find it more fun, especially when you're playing solo. Doing the dirty work. Hey, what's up here? But no, I'm really looking forward to Path of Exile 2. So I'll definitely be going and getting that. Better get going now, stream-wise, slowly catching up. Oh, no, do be working better now. I misread it. Okay, that was good. Just gotta, okay. Watch out, Javi. If you start watching it at bloody 1.25 speed, you might might get ahead of where I am, you know? You'll start seeing the future. You're watching at 1.25 speed, I'll start talking super slowly. Hello, Javi. Is this a good enough speed for you? Yeah, he's mad. Mad. How did the other matches go in the unknown game that we can't talk about, Amy? So you just have to say whether they did good or not. Mid keep dying, fair game, fair game. Were you versing bots again or? $18. Hey, upgrade. Well, that's a good upgrade as well. people stream on Twitch. People have, and they're gonna get reported and lose the account. Played against real people. Oh, really? Oh, fair game then if you lose in there. Oh, is this two-handed? Hold on. Don't know about two-handed. We'll have to see. I'm usually one-handed kind of person, but oh well. I personally have no interest against other players, but I do not like bots. I think there will become a time when... Oh, that's cool. Where maybe I'll play against real players, but I have to feel confident that I could absolutely demolish people first. Hide boots, heavy boots. So I wonder if like weight comes into like account here. Oh, what's this? Oh, okay, hold on. So I can run like both. Interesting. Just want a fair fight, fair game, fair game. Oh, the bots suffice for me. I find, as much as I also would want fair fights, it is very much up to matchmaking. So, too many. Without the game being obviously oh, you're not allowed to? Yeah. If like it's like, you know, let's say somebody like 5 teams or something, there's not much you can really do about it, you know what I mean? Similar to like Paladins and Call of Duty had the same fucking issues and stuff like that. So sometimes, you know, sometimes I feel absolutely like I'll demolish people and then I'll run multiplayer. Oopsies. $38. $58. Interesting, let's go. It's not much though, holy jeebus. Put a top on, milady. Oh, there are 2 doors here. Just mechanical skill. Oopsies.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, right. Pressing the wrong buttons here. Reap. 4 generate essence, 4 per enemy hit sweep. Decompose. 11 per second. Tear the flesh from an enemy, dealing damage per second. Form a usable corpse. Let's go. Hemorrhage. Person dealing. Interesting. Gonna run. Oh, and there's different ranks. I don't know what hemorrhage does, but we'll find out. Oh, wait, what? I'm clicking assign, but... Oh well. Maybe it's like already just inherently on. I'm not too sure, that I've never played this game, so if I'm making like weird choices and shit, don't question. Maybe I need more skill slot, that could be my issue. Currently questioning. I don't think I want to go that way, because it continues along, so I think I'll go this way. I'm at the moment just like trying to plot out this place and get all the loot I can. Seems like my skeletons are good at the moment. Like, no, they're not dying. Albeit I did heal one guy one time, but didn't really need to, really. Oh, that's cool. I'm like sucking them. Maybe it's just like, hey yo! Hey yo! Oh. Fast, very fast summoning. I guess summoning damage is probably the way to go. So these are like different kinds of damages, like ways to attack. So I'm like, shunka, 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 shunka. Just drains them. The only issue I run into is like, kind of like stand still while I'm moving, so it's a little bit hard to manage that. Oh, that's good though. At least I can like keep a distance though. Yoink. Have I been here? So it is a lot less damage. Something to know. 11 per second. Tear the flesh from an enemy, dealing 13 damage per second, forming one usable corpse with the flesh every 1 second. Oh, okay, so that just uses... We just get more. Which I feel like will be helpful later on. At the moment, it's not like... Sort of kind of like... Because I believe in PoE you can use like the WSD keys, I believe. I didn't really play Path of Exile on my thing. Clipped my toenails, buddy! Don't even think about it! Okay, come on, attack. Attack! Attack! So it just means there's more bodies, but I don't know if that's like something that I want. Maybe he's just sitting here going like, this guy kind of stupid. He clearly doesn't know what he's doing. And I'm just like, wow, you're right, Amy. I don't. I'm a bit... A little... What's his profile? Let's go. So, but we can't change. Oh, that's cool. What the fuck? No idea what you're doing. Been here since I played 3. Fair game, fair game. Hey, unspent skill points. Some more damage. But I don't know how to use that. Channeled. Like... Oh, what happened? Oh, maybe I spent like multiple points to unlock that. Oopsies. And once I get like 5, I can do this. But like, there's this, but do I like drag that in? Okay. I get it now. Let's find out what this is then. Maybe I prefer this and I just wasted my skill point by over. It's not like I won't get more skills, that's kind of cool. Lurkin, sorry. No, you're good, you're good. That's beefy. First enemy's blood. 20% chance to get a blood orb. I don't know what a blood orb is, though. I think for now, this is probably where I want to run. Just because a little bit more DPS. But I think in the long game that might be better. We'll play around with this because I did do that upgrade, so maybe the damage is a bit better. But at the moment, I can only have like 4 skeletons. Oh, you can see they're skirmishing. 4. So, whoa, what just happened? Actually, maybe not bad. I do have the distance as well, so there is that.
I'm not ready yet.
I'm not ready yet. Honestly, maybe not that bad. And empowers for 8 seconds, increasing their damage by 30. Crazy. Healing them for 40% of the maximum life, which is kind of broken. I mean, I can kind of like spam that ability. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Oopsie doopsies. Okay, so they don't actually do anything. Use a healing orb. Like, whoop. I mean, I could probably just run this without dying. Anyway, especially with these guys. They're just demolishing. Oh, here we go. Let's get that. There's plenty of those around, so... for a tutorial, that's pretty good. Like, you would want that. Rider's boots. Some new boots. 1621 compared to the 16. Getting a lot of loot, but I don't know how good these are. Okay, maybe we don't want to go this way. I'm just trying to make sure I'm going everywhere, so I'm making sure I'm getting all like the cool weapons and whatnot that I can. Even though, arguably, you know, as you play through, you're gonna get that sort of stuff anyway. You're on that. I don't know if you like heal. Like in Path of Exile, you just naturally heal as well. So, but here I'm not too sure. What is this? Minus 6 experience and gold. Let's go. Skill slot. Unlocked by earning 7 total skill points. That'd be effectively, aka level 7. I'm level 4, so a little bit away. That'll give me a new ability. But there's not many abilities, really. 4 and maybe 5. No, well, really just 4. Or what am I? This way. Nothing I'm missing. Nice reflections and stuff. I mean, this is, what's it called? Ray traced and everything, so bear that in mind. I am running relatively high settings. I'm not getting 155 FPS anyway, so that's part of them. If anyone's interested in why. What happens if I turn those off? Game still looks pretty good. Is that making any much of a difference? Buddy, I wouldn't know. Discard. It definitely makes a difference in terms of FPS. Oh well, we're gonna run it. Because it sounds cool. I'd have to actually look through a couple of different environments. I do think there's a little bit of a difference. Just in terms of like the way that the lighting is running through the smoke and everything, but at the same time that could all be what's the word, me making shit up. I actually have to look at shit. Anything around here, because I'm assuming once I interact with that, something big's gonna happen, like a boss battle or something. Assume I can't, yeah, go up there. Okay. Some insane fucking environments there. I gotta watch out for that. This guy's fucking actually... Oh shit. Okay. This is now really important that that these drop things actually... Because if not, I would be really in trouble. It's making this kind of not that bad though. Didn't lose a single guy. Easy dubs. Should I say I'm just good at the game. Shift C. Oh, so there's like different sort of like classes. Well, let's go. Raise 1 additional skirmisher. Each time you correctly strike, your skirmisher warrior's next attack quickly straight steals. Oh, that's good. No longer raise scouts and warriors. Why the fuck would I do that? The upgrade or sacrifice, interesting. So I can now raise 5. Yeah, the crit thing's good, but I'd probably need to be running crit for me to actually make use of it. A wand? I can run a wand, that's sick. W. Can I run without seeing it? Maybe not. That's sick. Stratus tunic. Maybe better than that as well. I'm now looking dangerous. Yeah, because of a small explosion. That's really good. Oh, I gotta be honest, buddy. I'm kinda gonna go to the left. Let's be honest here. Where do I go? Wish I could remove the helmet, though. Like, you know those things when you can, like, use something but not visualize it? Okay, let me see. I got a tunic, but it doesn't seem good at all. The other one that I got there is explosion. And you kill more things because all my skeleton warriors died. Well, they disappeared. I'm not too sure why. Maybe when I do upgrades and stuff like that, it changes it. I know I'm not supposed to be going here, but if I can get more skeletons, I won't say no. Very well. Oops.
You've returned.
That's me. Does this guy have any more items? Dagger scythe. Interesting. So can I, like, sell? Not some new look on salvage. Crazy. $91. 96. Actually, that's better. What do I sell? Oh, here we go. How much am I gaining? Sell 16. Okay, so buyback's the same as well, that's not bad. Don't know whether it's worth selling these or not. Oh, I probably shouldn't have gotten rid of that one, actually. And they say a new look, but I don't know what that means. Very well.
The old ruins are clear. Your town should be safe now.
Truly. Ha!
By the
By the
light.
light, you are heaven sent.
That's me, that's me.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We haven't any coin to offer. But we have hot stew, good company, and...
Stay for a pint.
Wash out the taste of the stew. We'd be honored if you'd join us.
To our savior.
Oh, not feeling great. They're trying to kill me, the silly gooses. Don't do that. Can't kill me though, I'm a necromancer. I wonder if you get different starts with different characters. These guys aren't the greatest, I must say. So the weak made strong, a pack of lambs feasting on wolves, tears of blood rained on a desert jewel, and the way to hell was torn asunder. Is that the lyrics to the song? Then came a spear of light, piercing hatred's heart, and he who was bound in chains was set free. Rathna's prophecy. Uh-oh. We saved... I saved him as well. Oh, what the fuck? This type of shit kind of bullshit. That is kind of freaky. Freaky deaky. This is what happens if you let Amy fucking... do the type of shit she gonna do.
By mother's blood, by mother's body. So,
Just a little bit of flickering. I don't know what the fuck's up that. What's that?
before you die. Not ready yet.
They're coming! The whole damned village! Get up! Get up! We have to fight our way out! There! Take them! May the light preserve us.
Jesus.
Lost soul!
That's my 5. What's interesting. Who's that? It's my friend, so I got no clue who that is, though. It's less armor. Gives me intelligence. Don't know about read, though. So if I'm just sucking, what's the point of a wand? Am I still using it?
You are blessed like us now.
That was all of them. Light willing.
FPS has gone fucking poo-poo.
Madman. Those heretics drugged me after I returned from the ruins. Just like you. I came to my wits and escaped. Tried to get inside the chapel, but it was locked and...
Good.
What manner of evil is this? Petals? Of blood?
They must have fed them to me.
A blasphemous ritual. How did they learn this? Perhaps the answer lies in the chapel. They kept it locked up for a reason. The key might be on that woman who was leading them.
Whoever she was. Get the chapel key from bunnies. This is funny. Man, no matter what game, there's always fucking this bullshit spam. Level 5 now. Oh, I took damage.
Blood petals. Like the ones I was fed. Is this real?
I don't think I'm going to be streaming for too much longer. It is coming up to 9:30. Oh, Jesus. I see it's loading something. I'm running on an NVMe, so it should be loading quick. Just getting stutters. Could be because I'm streaming. Oh shit. Hold on.
Shameful.
I'm just capping my
Our
RAM.
Father has granted you a path to salvation. And yet you stray from it at every opportunity. You drink,
Jesus, this is using a lot of RAM.
you covet, and steal.
R32, this is using 10 alone. OBS is using 3 gigabytes. So I'm sitting at 95% RAM, which is crazy. I've never run this high outside of, in like game wise, sorry.
Sin is their birthright.
It's probably just like texture streaming and stuff.
My children. The lords of hell are
Seems
coming
so.
to devour our world. Salvation lies not in the light, but in you. The faith has taught you to deny your heart.
Could be partly. This shit, that's crazy. My stream. Just looking, OBS keeps fluctuating. It fluctuated to like 90.
Break the chains and discover who you were meant to be. Break the chains and be beautiful in sin.
Those are some fucking high quality textures. Super high res.
Resist! Resist her temptation! Vani, it's me. I brought your child into this world.
Jesus.
They have awakened, Mother.
Maybe I turn off ray tracing.
First of many.
Not sure.
Go to the dry steps and continue your preparations. Now, our true work begins.
Shit, that's insane.
You came to thank the light.
I need more RAM on Gully Gully. Sorry, let me search up Oh, wait, what's this? Something may be worth doing. It says turning off ultra textures. Never mind, maybe I do have it. Oh, I just can't figure out why it's using up so much. Like, even people say Star Citizen's crazy, but it's not even using this much crazy shit. Yeah, not sure. Oh well. I'll turn off ray tracing, I guess. I don't think that's going to change anything though. Hold on, buddy. Hold on, buddy. 6 gigabytes of RAM. Oh, it's rising as well. Going to 8,000. What? This is a ray tracing. Look, it's running at like 9 gigabytes. And then I run it back off to ray tracing. We're running what? 7,000. 7 gigabytes. Let me show that on the side so I can see. Oh, maybe it's just a coincidence. I'm not sure. It's gonna say, because like ray tracing has no impact on RAM. Shouldn't. I don't know. I'll turn it off for now. It's not like I need it.
Looking for the town priest. He stopped sending tithes, and I came to find out why. As I neared the village, I sensed darkness around the ruins. I went to investigate. Found the priest's body. Demons. Foolishly, I took shelter in Nevesk and ate their food. You know the rest.
Crazy.
You collapsed inside. I thought the darkness had swallowed you. I dragged you here and put this cursed place to the torch. What happened to you in there?
I saw a vision. A horned demon. She said the Lords of Hell are coming.
So
She
Lilith.
wanted to help the people survive.
Help them.
She called them her children, and they welcomed her like a mother.
Mother. No.
Oh, it does.
Be. I must report to the cathedral.
Listen, there is a hermit to the northeast. A man of questionable loyalty, but he knows of the forbidden. He might be useful to us.
Bring him to the cathedral in Tiovashad, and you will be in the light's favor.
Awesome. So I got this. Resistance to elements. W. Guessing I gotta go this way. Uh-oh. What's this? Permanent stat boosts. Interesting. Now the other thing is that I am watching my live stream, I think, while running all these, which probably isn't great on my internet. I am probably still watching the stream. I don't know if Jovi's watching anymore anyway. We found out the thing anyway, so. Whoa, buddy. We're gonna run? What is going on, buddy?